Welcome to Capacity TV. I'm joined by Mark from Internet Mobile Communications, which has got a new brand and new service. Mark is here to tell me about it.
Okay, we're going to talk today about the BoTCoin Market, which is our new subsidiary company based in Malta. We're the world's first regulated settlements provider using blockchain technology.
For the telecoms market?
For the telecoms market, exactly.
So what does it do and who does it benefit?
Well, it benefits all international companies that make international payments, and we've taken away two of the main objections really to blockchain. The first being regulation, i.e. we are regulated, the world's first, and secondly...
Because it's been a bit of a whirly market, I mean,
exactly.
It's a strange market.
And also we've taken away volatility because our token is actually pegged to the US dollar. So we have a BoTCoin, which is the Bank of Telecom coin, which is valued at $1 and offered to our account holders who may use that token to make international settlements to any of the Bank of Telecom members around the world, of which there are about 1,000 in 120 countries.
So you've already got 1,000 members who are telecoms operators.
Correct.
Around the world.
That's right.
That's fast work.
It is. It's taken 3 years to actually get to that level, and now we're allowing our Bank of Telecom customers to opt into the BoTCoin Market, which essentially offers massive benefits. Mainly international settlements anywhere in the world in about 5 nanoseconds for $10, which is about an 87.5% saving versus bank wire fees. We also have a joining bonus of 1% for any company joining and depositing on the system. And also we have a monthly loyalty bonus.
Which is sort of like interest, I guess,
Exactly,
is it?
sort of like interest, which is paid monthly on any deposits in your accounts. The other major advantage obviously is cash flow, because unlike using a bank where it can take 3 to 5 days.
And the bank makes interest out of your money.
3 to 5 days to make a transaction. We take 5 nanoseconds, but of course we don't have bank holidays. And so it's a massive impact on the market because banking is so inefficient at the moment.
So the telecoms company at the other end, the recipient, gets its money straight away.
Exactly. And so the old adage of putting a trace on a bank wire fee or bank transaction doesn't exist because there aren't any intermediary banks involved. It's on the blockchain. The payer has 100% utilization of cash because the cash is actually spent and received by the supplier.
Because to be clear, the telecoms industry, they have to shovel money around themselves all the time, and they're paying a lot more for that. Exactly. By doing it by wire.
Exactly. It varies by country, and funny enough, banks don't actually know how much they're going to charge their customer for any transaction they make. Because of the intermediary legacy banking model, an international bank never knows which bank they're going to use and what the charges will be passed on to the customer. So with our model, there's a very clear transaction path. It's company A to company B. We laugh because there's no longer a discussion about tracing a transaction, which would have happened with a bank. Sometimes payments get lost and you have to find out where they went. In our case, it's a simple A to B transaction. And
presumably that gets around all the money laundering rules. You can actually see where the money goes from A to B, as you say.
That's right. And as a company regulated by the Maltese Financial Services Authority, we have the same anti-money laundering rules and KYC regulations as any bank.
Know your customer, that is, yeah.
That's right. Any bank or financial institution in the European Union. So that's a very good point. And all of the members are well known to, they're all trusted telecoms companies that are well known to everyone in the industry. So
do you think your service will become the major route for moving money around in the telecoms industry?
It has the potential to do that, exactly, because we have a large customer base. And one of the biggest problems with blockchain technologies or startups are that they don't have any customers, whereas we're actually already have customers and we're offering a new service, which is a settlements based on blockchain. So I think we've already received a lot of interest. We only actually formally became regulated, if you will, yesterday.
Why blockchain? Is that sometimes that has a bit of a bad press, though it's been coming into lots more applications, including in the telecoms industry. But why do you choose to go blockchain?
Well, I think blockchain has a bad press when it comes to exchanges, where there's security issues. But the beauty of our blockchain solution is that as a user, you actually have a crypto key in your laptop browser. Okay, so it sounds quite complicated, but the bottom line is the customer controls access to his accounts just in the same way they would with a bank account with a card reader and a PIN reader. The difference there is that there aren't any wallets, or there are only cold wallets within the network. Okay, and what that means is there's no keys in the network, and therefore by definition the network can't be hacked. So the responsibility is with the individual, just like it is with a bank account holder, to look after his PIN and card reader.
So, but the key point is that it's pegged to the dollar.
That's
because
right.
we hear about all these cryptocurrencies that go up and down and all over
Exactly.
the place.
That's right. It's pegged to the US dollar, which is the international currency of international telecoms trade. So there's no hedging required. And basically, the bottom line is it's a stable token that can be used to pay for payments, settle settlements around the world between phone companies instantaneously. And also, we're adding on other aspects, such as we're adding a loyalty bonus, as I mentioned, and a joining bonus too, which actually obviously makes the user some money.
What are the main challenges you see ahead for you?
I think market awareness was our initial challenge, but I think that there's a growing awareness generally of blockchain technologies. And now that we have major countries, like an EU state, actually regulating the whole industry, it's becoming much more normal.
Good. Okay. Well, thank you very much indeed, Mark. Good
Thank
to
you
talk
very
to you, and thank you for joining us on Capacity TV.
Thank you very much indeed.